The March Madness bracket is finally out. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this a long time. This is my favorite time of the year. It's the best there is in sports. So let's go through each region and see what we think. Auburn is the #1 overall seed in the tournament. I know that they lost early in the SEC tournament, but they've proved it the whole year. They deserve to be in that position. And we have some really good games in this pool. Louisville versus Creighton should be a really good game. Texas A&M versus Yale also. Texas A&M better watch out. Yale's a very good team. And how about New Mexico Marquette? I think New Mexico could potentially beat Marquette. And I'm calling it North Carolina Sweet 16 run incoming. In the East, we have Duke as the 1 seed, Alabama as the 2 seed here. This is a really good pool as well. There's a lot of good games. I really like Mississippi State versus Baylor, BYU versus VCU, and how about St. Mary's versus Vanderbilt? I feel like one team to really watch out for in this pool is VCU. They won the A-10 conference. They have a lot of good players on this roster. Some guys with tournament experience. Keep an eye on them. In the Midwest, this is Houston's region. We got Tennessee at the 2 seed. And we got some really good matchups here too. How about Clemson versus McNeese? I think Clemson's going to make a run in this bracket. I also think the winner of Georgia versus Gonzaga could make it a really good game against Houston and potentially upset them. Don't sleep on Illinois. I think this team's really going to turn up in the NCAA tournament. They've had some really good games where they've beaten really good teams by over 20 points. And finally, in the West, we have Florida at the 1 seed. Then we have St. John's at the 2 seed. And this might be one of the better regions in the bracket. UConn versus Oklahoma has the potential to be one of the best games in the first round, in my opinion. Do not sleep on UConn. I think they have the potential to make another big run this year. And in this region especially, I feel like Drake, Colorado State, UNC Wilmington, and Arkansas can make a lot of noise. If you look at the breakdown by conferences, it was all as expected. The SEC ended up getting 14 teams in, which is insane. Big 10 at 8, Big 12 at 7, Mountain West and the ACC at 4, and then you have the Big East at 5, and then the West Coast Conference with 2 teams.